everybody, and welcome to another exciting installment of 5 Questions with Wrestling Rampage. The 3 amigos are back in this bitch with Wool.
Scooter did a nice job, didn't he?
Great introduction. Guys, we are back with this edition of 5 Questions with WRS. That's when we answer your guys' questions that you guys send in. And you guys have been sending in questions like crazy.
Yeah.
We're trying to keep up. But we're going to be answering your
But we're going to hang on to you. We're behind. But remember, we'll get your question answered as soon as we possibly can. And Scooter Street Hubby is heading to Florida. So he won't be around for much longer.
Fuck you too.
But guys, we're going to be answering your guys' questions that you guys have been sending in various ways. You can send them through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
You can send it on Instagram if you fucking want to.
But the easiest and fastest way to do it is in
Instagram.
The easiest and the fastest way to do it is in the comment section down below. So
what is Instagram, though, Scooter? You got to tell us.
Let's go and get started with this.
I'm ready. You ready, Scooter? Let's get this done.
First question. All 5 questions are asked by the same person.
Oh.
Gregory Choulette. His first question is, what did you think of the one-time gimmick of 7 in WCW? You guys do not know, there was this little vignette. What was this, late 99?
Yeah.
This vignette of a guy with a faded, with white paint all over his face.
He was a mime.
Looking like a mime. With a black hat and a black trench coat.
Uh-huh.
Looking through a window at a kid.
Like a pedophile?
Like a pedophile. And we look at the face. And who's the face, Tommy?
It's the natural Dustin Rhodes. Red Rain.
They call him the natural.
It's Red Rain.
It's Red Rain. Black Rain, Red Rain.
Well, now he's Red Rain.
Dustin Rhodes, the natural. Gold Dust.
Gold
Yeah.
Dust. Write them down, you'll find out.
And pretty much right after he debuted, it was already gone.
Yeah.
He went back to Dustin Rhodes and the goddamn red leather pants.
The red leather pants and
Yeah.
the fucking cowboy shirt with the buttons and the cowboy fucking yeah.
Here's what he, and here's the thing, they knew right then and there that this was not going to get over.
Mm.
And they kiboshed the whole goddamn thing.
Honestly, I didn't get it.
I didn't either.
It was fucking stupid.
But
then again, this was the time that Vince Russo was.
Yeah,
Yep.
he was writing at that time with the storylines.
With WCW, so yeah.
So you had to take it with a grain of salt.
And then why couldn't you just bring him in as Dustin? Jesus Christ. But anyway, anything else you guys want to add about 7 in
It was the
WCW?
shits. This is probably the weakest outing of Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'll take Red Rain, I'll take Black Rain, I'll take Purple Rain, I'll take any rain over fucking 7 Rain.
7 Rain?
That's what I call 7 Rain!
Or 7 Dust. Like the,
Seven Dust.
yeah. Wasn't 7 Dust a band?
I guess.
Anyway.
Fucking, and again, that was part of Vince Russo and him and his goddamn flip-flops.
Well,
and his fucking New York shirt.
well, maybe.
Fuck New York. What do you think of that, Vince?
I think I know where he got that. He got it from his loser video store movie, probably.
There's another thing, motherfucker. That motherfucker is an idiot. He's a fucking idiot. You're part of the reason why WCW went out of business. Well, you ain't the majority reason, but you're half the reason. You're part of.
Well, I put him as one of the final nails in the coffin.
Yeah, you're final nail in that goddamn fucking Vampiro coffin.
But you see, he don't.
I'd rather see that.
Just to let you guys know.
Put the nails in it.
He don't like us.
Oh yeah, he blocked us.
He blocked us.
Yeah, but, we told Vince Russo what we thought about him on Twitter, and he blocked us.
He blocked us. Good fucking
And here's the thing. And this right here goes for a lot of you people. I'm going to spread this out to you. This right here goes for a lot of you people that call us names and shit like that right here. It's because we tell you the truth. And you people, as they say so many times, you can't handle the truth.
Let's go with the next question. Thoughts on the gas station segment in WCW in 1993 between Arn Anderson, or as the video games used to call him, Arch Anderson.
Arch Anderson.
And Eric Watts.
This was when?
1993.
Bill Watts was running. Bill Watts was the guy.
Bill Watts was running.
Bill Watts was the quote-unquote president of WCW at this time.
Bill Watts era. So who's in this feud?
Daddy Dearest.
Who's in this feud?
Eric Watts.
Who?
Eric Watts.
And who's the VP?
Daddy Dearest.
There you go. Techno Team 2000, baby.
Techno Team 2000. Back in shitty 96 or whatever it was, 95 or whatever it was.
Oh God.
Okay, this is.
I remember that. They're in some fucking marathon gas station.
Marathon.
Or Murphy's Express, where fucking.
Yeah, but
They're in
here's
some fucking
the
gas
thing.
station.
Here's the thing, though. They blurred the name of the town out.
It was in some fucking gas station. And here comes some schmuck with a camera here.
Yeah.
With his daughter. Hey, there's a wrestler. Get his autograph. Who want Eric Watts' autograph?
Yeah, really.
You know, she goes over there.
No,
Can I get a picture?
No, you know what the funny thing is?
What?
Bill and Eric are together at some of these like conventions and stuff.
Yeah.
You don't see no lines.
Well, of course not for Eric Watts.
But here's the thing. Here's
They send the goddamn kid over there.
Yeah.
And get a picture. Yeah, take a picture. And here goes Arn. What the fuck you doing here, Watts? Told you to stay away from here.
Yeah.
Like he's stepping on his yard.
Yeah, stepping on his yard. Here comes Arn Anderson in the Zubaz pants.
The sweet Zubaz pants from the 90s.
And fucking Eric Watts gives him that dingy STF, one of the shitty moves.
Yeah.
And fucking here comes some cop fucking throwing Eric Watts fucking shit and everything else. So I was like, why are you trying to make Eric Watts a top guy? He's not a top guy.
No.
Yeah. He's not a top guy. Who gives a fuck that he was from Louisville?
No.
Nothing good comes out of Louisville. Anyway.
And we know this for
we know this for a fact. The only thing good coming from Louisville was probably Eugene and Jillian. That's probably about it.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
And fucking shitty KFC.
Yeah, that's floundering now.
Fucking, and then, like, come on, this motherfucker was in these main event pushes with guys he don't even deserve to be in the ring with, like Arn Anderson. I remember that he had a fucking match with Rick Rude for the U.S. fucking title. And fucking Rude made him look like he could beat him.
Please.
Give me a fucking break.
Is that why Eric Watts wrestled in 2000 WCW on Saturday night a lot?
Well, that's where he should have been.
And then he went to the XWF.
Oh my God.
And he wrestled for the WXO.
Yeah.
And because he couldn't get a job anywhere else.
There you go.
But, you know, here's the thing, you know, a lot of promoters do push their kids. But the difference is, like, you know, those...
You gotta have talent.
But you gotta have talent. And I'm sorry, you know, Eric Watts fell far from the tree.
He didn't have no talent. A lot of people say, well, Dusty pushed Dustin. Where's the difference? Dustin had talent.
Dustin had talent. You gotta understand, you know, if a kid has got talent, and we all know the Von Erichs had all kinds of talent in the world. Mm-hmm. Some of them did. Mm-hmm. You know, some of those fell far from the tree too. We all know that one. But if you're a promoter and you're going to push somebody, yes, they most usually push their kids, but the kid's got to have talent. And I'm sorry, Eric Watts didn't have any. Mm-hmm. And I'm sorry, you know, to say that, but he comes from a wrestling family, but
that doesn't make you a wrestler.
But it doesn't make you a wrestler,
or a good one.
Yeah. You can't. You
can be a wrestler,
you can be a wrestler, but if you're not good at your craft, and you're not going to be good at anything else.
Well, see, not only this, but Eric was really young and green at the time too. I mean, he wasn't even like.
He did not. Yeah. Let's put it this
He didn't understand the spot that he was in.
I don't think he did not earn his role. Mm-hmm. He was young and he was green. He needed more time to understand what he was doing in the ring, which he did know nothing about.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, you know, that was the downfall of Eric Watts, because, and not only that, but people didn't like Bill.
No, they didn't like Bill.
So, not only is Bill getting heat from this, and they're going to take it out on Eric as well.
Yeah, so they took a lot of heat. I mean, Eric Watts took a lot of heat because people didn't like Bill. That's the problem.
And I mean, once again, his kid is getting this push.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he wasn't going for world championship status, but I mean, if you're getting a push regardless, I mean,
in the territory days, a push was a push.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like a push there is today, but a push will, if you're good, will get you that world title status.
Anything else you guys want to add about this?
No, it was the shits.
It was the shits, yeah.
I think it's just.
And I felt sorry for Arn Anderson fucking working with him.
I've always felt sorry for Arn Anderson.
He got so mistreated in WCW.
Here's the thing, I want you people to understand. The segments that you watch, just for people that's terrible, that's all, it was a work, okay? Nothing but a work.
And I highly suggest maybe if you guys want to listen to stuff about Arn Anderson, you guys need to go listen to the Arn Show.
Yeah.
On any podcast app that you guys get.
I don't care what
I listen to the Arn Show and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. So.
Yeah, I too.
I love Arn Anderson, and I'll say this right here to these wrestlers, upcoming wrestlers, especially you people that in the indies that really love your craft. If you're gonna pick a man like Arn Anderson. Ask him questions. He'll tell you stories that you wouldn't believe.
Which is the reason why I enjoy the Arn Show. So, go check that out on any of your podcast apps. Let's go with the next question. Thoughts on Ming's barroom fights?
I want him in my corner.
Now, I know Arn actually mentioned this on his podcast about Ming, and he says, if Ming wanted to be world heavyweight champion, he would be. Because
everybody's afraid of him.
So, what do you guys think about Ming?
I love Ming.
Now, Tommy, when he was at the fights, what was he doing?
Sleeya! And I want him to do that in the bar.
Sleeya!
I want him to do that in the bar. He better be doing that in the bar, too.
Yes.
I'm like, Ming, I want you to fucking Sleeya and Hia these motherfuckers.
Me and Tommy, every time we watch a Ming match,
I love Ming.
Or a Haku match, you can hear him every time he hits
Sleeya.
Sleeya. Go back and watch any of the match, you'll hear him.
Yeah, you'll hear him all through the match, baby. I love Ming.
Sleeya. So, Ming.
I love Ming. I want him on my side, baby. I'll be like, you better do the Sleeya and Hia on these motherfuckers.
You're going to have to do the Sleeya and Hia on
Yeah, I want you to do it. Because Ming's a tough guy.
Oh, yeah. Badass.
He's badass.
He is badass.
And if he wants to be fucking champion, he'll be champion. That's why he was hardcore champion.
In both promotions.
Yeah, both promotions. Yeah.
So, Pops, Ming.
I tell you what, and I will say this: if I was going to a bar, I want Ming there with me because Ming can beat the fuck out of everybody there.
I mean, see, this is the thing is Ming is not like a huge guy.
No.
But the fucker had power, and that right there. I mean, he picked motherfuckers up and just put them anywhere.
I mean, he's a decent sized guy, but it's just like, when you think about somebody, that is strong and fucking a badass, you always think about a tall guy, a pretty fucking stout guy. I mean, Ming was stout, but I mean, he wasn't the tallest guy, but he could fuck somebody up.
Yeah.
So, I've always liked Ming. I always have. The only time I really didn't care too much for what he was doing was when he was Colonel Robert Parker's fucking bodyguard.
I hated to play that part.
Yeah, I was like, I wish he would did something better than that. But and then he was picked in the War Games, and he goes in there, Sleeya.
That's right.
Here's the thing,
And another one I didn't like when he was teaming with Rikishi.
Yeah, that wasn't a good.
But they didn't know what to do with him at the time either.
But here's the thing, though. I mean.
But he left WCW.
Yeah, he made sure to leave that motherfucker. A couple months later, and they folded. And Ming's like, Sleeya!
You guys don't know. He left in January
and they
of
folded.
2000 from WCW. He went straight to the WWF. and he got entered in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
And I was like, it was just in time because in March, fucking WCW went
That
out of
was
business.
Yeah, he came in January of 01.
Yeah, he goes, fuck this.
And he came in just in time.
But here's the thing. He had the mindset. He knew his craft and he knew how to use it.
Mm-hmm.
And he was damn very good at it.
Love him. Didn't care for him in the Raw video game though.
No, not really, no.
But I did like him in the Revenge video game.
Oh,
The Revenge video, great in the Revenge. Love Revenge.
You know what, Tommy? You know they had that fucking cute cheese. Hiya!
I should have done that with Ming.
They should have had
Yeah.
it.
Slia!
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 Tia!
Yeah, we should have it to Ming
But let's go with the next question. Who do you think was a nicer McMahon to work for? There's Vince Sr. and there's Vince Jr. But I want to go ahead and fix this question just a little bit.
Yeah.
People always get this mixed up.
Yeah, they do.
And they always say Vince Sr.
He wasn't.
Vince Sr. was actually Vincent James McMahon.
Yeah.
While Vince that we know of today, the owner of WWE, is Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
And yes,
So
they were father and son, but the he's not no senior. He's got his junior. He's got his own fucking title.
Yes. So it's
you
not
know,
really Vince Senior and Vince Junior.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, that's what they call it.
Yeah.
you know, that's what they call them
Yeah.
to make it easier.
Yeah.
But they're not really senior or juniors.
But they, you know,
If you're senior and juniors, you have the
Same name.
Same name. But I mean, yeah, they do have the first same and last name, but they got no different middle names.
But Vince McMahon carried his own identity, and that right there is what suited him better. But yes, it is true that they were really father and son. So.
And what would be the nicer McMahon to work for?
If I had to choose, Vince Sr.
Vince Senior?
Here's why.
Mhm.
Because he never fucking rated talent.
Well, he did, but he always gave away.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He always gave back. Hey, can I have, let's say, fucking...
Give me
example,
so-and-so.
Hey, can I have Dusty
Andre.
Rhodes for the Garden this month? Yeah, alright, thank you. I'll give you Andre for that month so you can sell out.
Yeah, exactly.
He wouldn't just raid
But-
like his fucking son did. You know, I'm being honest.
Yeah.
His son raided every goddamn fucking territory. He took fucking Hogan from AWA. He took fucking all the people.
Piper from Portland.
Piper from Portland, fucking everybody from their big territory, and took them, plucked them out.
But then again, why wouldn't you do that? I mean, and the people go, well, you know, they could have stayed. Well, guess what? I mean, if they know that they're going to make more money with so-and-so, they're going to go and do that.
Yeah,
Here's
but a lot of people say, here's why I prefer Vince Sr. Because one, he was a man of his word. Vince Kennedy McMahon is not a man of his word.
Now, Stone Cold can convict that.
You know?
That's why I wanted to beat the hell out of him all the time.
You know, Vince Sr. was always a man of his word. A handshake is the contract. Fucking Vince Jr. don't do that. He goes back on everything. Remember that big, when the WWF and WCW had that big clash deal where they were battling each other? Mm-hmm. And the fucking WCW had the Clash of Champions. Vince had fucking WrestleMania. And fucking goes, cable companies, if you carry NWA, you're not getting none of the WWF pay-per-views. Mm-hmm. To me, that's a kind of a
shitty thing to do.
Shitty thing to say because you're fucking the other guy, but you're fucking a cable company that has the ultimatum, has no choice. Of course they're going to go with fucking Vince.
Because he's the one that's going to be generating the more money for the cable company.
Yeah, to me that's a bitch move.
So, you'll go with.
I have to go with Vince Sr. because he's a man of his word.
Pops. Well, you see, Vince Senior. I'm going to put it in perspective here so everybody understands it. Back in that day, they had territorial base. Mm-hmm. That's why it was logic for the territory, you know, to you know. I'll just like you said, I'll give you Andre if you give me this guy, and that's the way it was back in Tornado. They would switch off wrestlers, and that right there means they did have a handshake. They didn't have a contract back in them days. It was a handshake. Look, you give me this guy, and I'll give you that guy. Handshake. When that guy's job was done, he went back to his territory. That's the way it was back in it. Nowadays, it's not that way anymore. There are no territories. So, and
Vince has free reign.
And Vince has free reign. And look, in Vince's mind, he's seen the talent there. Well, I can pay him more money, and they know that. They know that. So what I'll do is I'll just throw bucks at them, and I know they're going to come with me. Mm-hmm. But you see, back in that day, it was more honor in territory.
Like they even said, like for the AWA, they said that almost everybody left but one person.
Yeah.
That like everybody left, didn't even give notices or nothing.
Yeah, they left.
Didn't even work into their bookings. They said all of them left but one person. And that was Bobby Heenan. Bobby Heenan, he filled all of his commitments before he went to the WWF,
which is the right thing to do.
Exactly.
Because Bobby Heenan, he even said, I'm a man of my word.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he said back in tour days. That's all there was. The man of your word. I'll shake your hand. You give me what you want, I'll give you what you want. And Bobby lived up to that.
Well, Bobby came from that. Bobby came from the Indianapolis territory with Dick the
Bruiser.
Bruiser.
Yes,
so
he did.
I mean,
yes, and he told stories about Dick the Bruiser was although concerning. Dick the Bruiser, booked that right there. But he always left room for Bobby to come into the picture. Mm-hmm. He said Dick the Bruiser was a nice guy. Some people said he was a dick. To other people, yes, he probably was. But to me, he was great because it didn't matter what kind of crap that we was in. He always made room to give me a spot, and that's why I love Dick the Bruiser.
So, which one would you work for?
I tell you what, I think I would have worked for senior because of one thing. To me, it was more like a handshake, and the tour days was a lot easier to go through. Not if you was a world champion though. I mean, if you was a world champion, you really had to travel. Nowadays, you don't have to go nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
The guy,
well, I mean, you do, but you're wrestling for the same people, the same persons.
But back in the old days, you had to go to Japan, and you had commitments back then.
That's also the good thing about back then too. Is you got to wrestle different people in different territories.
Yeah, everywhere in that territory, the champion had to be there. He couldn't lay off like Brock Lesnar does. You had to be there, motherfucker.
Oh, it's true.
That is true. I would also have to go with Vince Sr. As well. Because of that reason, of his commitments, and not like you said, raiding people's territories. Because back then, I mean, he was known for the New York area.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. The Northeast. That's where his promotion was. That's where he went there. Not only that, but Vince Sr. was also on the NWA board of directors.
Yeah, board of directors. He was there. If anything, big news happened to the NW, he had to sit on that seat because he was representative of them.
So I mean, not only on running his own territory, but also being a board of directors of one of the bigger wrestling promotions at the time was
the NWA
was pretty huge. Not only that, but trading talent.
Yeah.
If you guys know Woo Mercy, the Jimmy Valiant Experience DVD, he actually talks about when he went to New York.
Yep.
And he met with Vince Sr. and that when he came in. And you guys can watch it if you guys win it on the on the giveaway. He says that when he went in, Vince Sr. made him a baby face when he first came in, and he goes, well, I think I can do better as a heel and all this stuff. And he goes, just give it time. I'll let you know when it's time to turn. And he turned, put him with Johnny because one of the better tag teams as the Valiant Brothers. For the WWF, and so
and that's what I talk about toward and he had a lot of feuds with the Dick the Bruiser and Crusher, and let me tell you something. I seen no feuds in the cage. All four of them men got bloodied up pretty bad in that cage, and it was for the world titles.
Let's go with the last question for this edition of 5 Questions. If there's anything else that you guys want to
I think we said it all about it.
Last question is, and Pop's is probably going to pop for this one. thoughts on the career of Barry Horowitz?
We know Pops loves this.
Why don't you give us a back clap, Pops? There you go.
I actually got to see Barry.
Yeah, we actually got to see Barry at an indie show one time, and Pops was thrilled to death to see old Barry Horowitz.
Later on, I'll let everybody say what they want to say about Barry, but there's something that I got news for you that you people, I don't know if you don't realize it, but there's something special about the guys, you know, like Barry that you people should know, and I know.
Let's just be honest. Good worker.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just be honest. He was a good worker.
He was a good worker.
And when it comes to his career, subpar.
Yeah.
But, you know, for him to be employed for that long.
Yeah.
You gotta realize this. I mean, yeah, you could probably be a fucking middle-of-the-card wrestler and have a job for a few years. I mean, Barry's wrestled all over the world, in different territories, also in different promotions as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's always had a job.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Which proved the promoters how damn good he really was.
Mm-hmm. And, I mean, I guess when you want to think about his career, I guess it sums up to him versus Skip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably his biggest claim to fame. He even had a T-shirt at one time.
Yeah, he had a T-shirt.
In 95.
Get the goddamn sticker
Yeah.
patch on it. The whole handprint on the back of the shirt. I wish we could buy that shirt for Pops. I bet you he'll wear it.
I like Barry. I don't care what anybody says about him.
And pretty much preliminary wrestler used as a jobber most of the time. Let's just be honest. I know he doesn't like that word. Because he even says... he
hates that word.
You know,
he says it's a bullshit word.
Yeah, he says it's a bullshit word. But, you know, he was used as the guy that got people over. And I guess that could lead to what you guys want to say.
Yeah. Like I said, I like Barry Horowitz, you know. You know, when he was in WCW, he wasn't that stellar, because that's all he did was J.O.B.
Bad Barry Horowitz.
That's all he did was job.
Yeah.
Especially on Saturday night. And,
we see him a lot.
Yeah. And
me and Tommy used to watch Saturday Night a lot.
I've seen him on Wrestling Challenge and fucking Superstars a lot, too.
Yeah.
Lose. Losing Barry Horowitz.
Which is what Bobby Heenan came up with, called him Barry Horriblewitz.
Yeah.
Yeah, Barry
But
Horriblewitz.
he loves Barry anyway.
Yeah.
He loved him.
Mr. Perfect would call him Barry Horriblewitz.
Yeah, he would call him Barry Horowitz too. So I mean, what you guys think about it?
Well, like I said, I like Barry. He's a good worker. But he was there to get talent over, and he did his job.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a young guy coming in, you want to work with a guy like a Barry Horowitz or an S.D. Jones or those type guys, because they get
George
you
South.
over.
Yeah.
Because they'll get you over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. George South too.
You know, those type guys are there to get you over. They're there to make you look good.
I mean, even if you can't wrestle, these guys are going to make you look like you can.
Yeah, make you look like, because they could probably tell Vince, hey, this guy's the shit, don't hire him.
They can make you,
you know?
and actually that's what they do. They test the
those type
guys. In.
Those type guys that you work with on the mid card, on the low card of the opening match or second match.
Don't think they're garbage. Don't think they're fucking trash.
Don't think they're fucking trash. They're there to fucking.
Yeah.
They always, anytime there's a new guy coming in, they work with those type guys. So
and the actual guy that you work for has got the money that's paying all of this. They got a year to that guy.
See what you got, and they'll tell Vince or probably Vince. Yeah. You should hire this guy. He's got something. Or you should hire that guy. He's the shits.
Or they'll say, look, this guy ain't going to make it. This guy right here ain't going to make it. I've already tested him. He's not going to do it.
That's what their
Pop's
job was.
I tell you what, it's like this right here to me, you know. You know, they call them, some people call them jobbers, but he don't like that word. He calls them underneath guy. Because the reason why he does, he tells this right here, he says, I'm going to tell you the truth.
He's a carpenter.
Yeah, I'm a carpenter. I make guys. I get guys to the top. That was my job. That was why Vince hired me. And he said, with my own, I have traveled all over the world. I've wrestled all over the world. But you see, Vince got me because I do know my craft. I could do things in the ring that is incredible. But for Vince, I had to slow my rate down. Because half the people on that card, I probably could already have beat 15 times. But I didn't do it because Vince trusted me to make them stars. I made them stars.
And the thing is because, you know, the people that do underneath matches, they're called carpenters. Because they can build a house but they can't draw a house.
Yeah.
So they're, you know, the ones that draw the house are the big guys, Hogan, all these guys.
Yeah. But